Yo, why?
Mess
You
up
want to see
everything.
something funny? I showed
Yeah.
Evan and Alex already. But
Mhm.
the mic is actually in frame, but you can't see it because of this fucking blur.
Oh.
Isn't that some shit, bro?
That's
That's
funny.
weird, right?
That
It's just
is
kind of
weird.
weird.
Whoa, it's magic.
Oh, shit. What mic? What the fuck are you talking
It's
about?
like your hands just pop up
Mike.
out of nowhere too. Whenever you lift your hands, they just kind of pop up. Like you don't really see the motion; they just kind of pop up.
Yo,
If you brought them in from behind, it would probably do that. Like,
Oh my god!
let's just start with that. Let's just go right into that, Alex.
My
So
my
let's
absolute nightmare.
let's recap. So give us a too long didn't read version of your computer saga.
Man, so when Trump paid us all, we all got some money. When- uh, I was thinking like, all right, I'll restart.
It only took 2 sentences.
Three, less than a minute.
How is that political? He's our president. That's not political. I didn't say anything bad about him.
It's not. It's not. It's just so funny because like we talked about avoiding that, like, not even. We don't even need to avoid it. I like just political shit. But like the first thing you know,
name.
The first thing, yeah, we wanted to avoid.
you can name him. Dot like
Trump paid us.
Anyway,
Oh, the stimulus check that we got.
let's
anyways.
just.
All right. So the
Oh
saga
my
on my
God.
computer.
Okay.
I'm starting a show. You guys all know I'm starting that show, that Tap That and reviewing beer and stuff. And
Good plug.
I've been trying to edit on my old computer, which is like 10 years old. Vernon's seen it. I've had it since I lived with you, Vernon. What was that? 8 years ago. So it was having a heart attack. I was doing simple edits like speeding it up to 200%, and it like you could hear my just fan in there, just like, what is going on? I'm gonna blow the fuck up.
Like my PS4.
Or your when we used to play Civ on yours, and it was
When we
just like
played
shut down.
Fortnite on the PS4, that thing would like
Suddenly
mine
kills.
revved up, like it would blast off. But anyway,
Anyways,
that sometimes.
so I got on. I looked up a lot of a lot of computers. I decided I wanted an all-in-one because it was a little more mobile, but I wanted to upgrade it. I wanted like 32 gigs of RAM, things like that. Went on, built it on the website, clicked it. It was like, over $2,000, and I was like, I'm not gonna buy it. Put it away. Didn't buy it. Told Marissa, I was like, I'm not buying this computer. I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend that much money. I have no self-control. I don't know if any of you know it. Next day, bought it. Like 9 a.m. next day. Clicked the buy button. It's like, I don't care. I'm doing it. That was May 20th at 9:38 a.m. I clicked the go button.
May 20.
how many seconds?
I only know 9:38 because I have probably looked at that processing screen 999 times, and it tells you when you clicked order. So it originally said not going to be here till June 26th. So it was originally when I clicked the button, it was a month out. I was like, fine, due to COVID, whatever. I get it, fine. June 26th rolls around, and I've been waiting real patiently. They haven't built it. June 26th rolls around, they haven't built it.
Mind you, I've ordered mine and got it since you've ordered yours.
Oh yeah, you ordered yours a week after mine and
Right.
custom built it.
Yes,
And
it's
customized
way
it.
cheaper. It's just a laptop, but still, same company, HP.
Oh man, into that. Well, I'll get into that. I think I realized why it took so long to
Okay.
make, because I learned that this all-in-one in particular is like, it's like a cell phone where it's a glass back. There's no screws or anything. You have to heat it up and like pull it like you would a cell phone screen.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think they had to do that. Where my original thought process was, oh, they're just going to pull it off the shelf, take it apart, and put all the stuff in it. I don't think that's how it happened. I think they got a screen, got a back, and like put it together from point A to point B. Anyways, 26 rolls around, delayed again. Now they're like, July 9th is our best guess, basically.
Our best guess.
Basically. So July 3rd, it finally ships. I have an updated date of July 9th. It's supposed to be there. I'm tracking it on the thing. It's in China, getting built. From China, it goes to Japan on a Friday. From Japan, it goes to Hawaii. Hawaii gets stopped in clearance, sent back to Japan because it didn't pass clearance. They didn't put paperwork. They thought it was a bomb. I don't know. So like I'm freaking out all weekend because I'm like, oh my God, it went back to Japan. It's gonna probably have to go back to China now. But it all worked out. It came back to Hawaii, and then once it hit Hawaii, it took 2 days to get to my house. From Hawaii, we live all the way on the East Coast in Pennsylvania. It was like Hawaii, Cali, Tennessee, my house. Boom, done.
So you waited like over a month pretty much for it to be shipped to you in like 8 days.
Oh yeah.
Like it could have been to you in like a week and a half.
I'm telling you, and we've all done this at our job when you have like a difficult thing to do and you just avoid it. They saw this order on their screen for a month and were like, I do not want to build that.
Someone actually ordered this?
You'd be fucking an asshole. Like,
Yeah,
I don't want to build that
it.
shit.
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
we'll fucking
get around to it.
And I think they waited till the last second to fucking build this thing.
Someone realized no one started on this yet.
They have like
oh,
a timetable.
crap. We gotta ship this.
Or, when people weren't getting their unemployment checks, it took people a while, and they were like calling. I think you did it, Evan. You had to call unemployment office. Like
I never even got it fixed. It's all right. I'm employed now, so it's
it's over. I think my theory with that is if you call, it's going to take longer. They have you in like a database. Like, look how many times he called. Like, let's just push him off. I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating. I checked this computer in the hundreds of times. So I feel like every time I checked it, they're like, man, fuck that guy.
Like,
yeah.
This guy really wants this computer.
Like,
I bet you he checks at least 10 more times. 10 more
Leave
times
us alone.
Man, when it got delivered today, because I just got it today, Marissa
This is July 8th, by the way.
July 8th.
This is when we're recording this.
Just came, but a day early from the 2nd, said July 9th. But Marissa texted me like 1:30 and she's like, oh, your computer's here. I just signed for it. And I'm like, awesome. I still got on the FedEx website and checked it. Like I didn't believe
just
it
like,
or something.
Is it actually delivered?
Now they're going to start pestering you with emails like, now we would like a review. How is your computer?
Review.
How was your computer that we built for you?
Well, I'm too passive. I feel like I should have called him, dude. I should have called him and been like, what the hell is going on with my computer? But I never did.
You could have had an explanation.
Yeah. Like
what?
When it kept getting delayed, I was like, oh yeah, I'll call him next time. Next time it gets delayed. I'm way too passive, man. Like I need to. That's a character flaw of mine. I need to get a little bit more.
Too, Alex. It's all right.
I'm just. I don't know. I'm easy
It's not
going.
that you don't care, but you don't care enough to get worked up over it.
Exactly. Like I'm busy, man. I got other stuff to do. If I'm sitting on the phone for 2.5 hours, I'm just gonna be more upset about it than when I wasn't on the phone, And any resolution that could have brought me wasn't gonna solve the issue, Like I get it. This shit's got to be built. I get it.
At least you got it.
I got it. It's here. It's beautiful. I have to bench test it still because I want to make sure the things I asked to be put in it are put in it. I want to make sure it's got 32.
That's a good point because you can't open it up.
I can't open it.
You can't even look at it.
They just slapped something together
exactly.
inside of the shell that you wanted.
They got all the parts from like Wish.com. That's
it's
why
got
it took so long.
It's got a sticker.
That's why it took so
They
long.
just put a Mac inside of it?
It's just a Mac laptop.
Wouldn't that be something like if you opened it up and it was like the Mac OS?
It's just running, Apple.
I'll pull off the sticky back and it's just like a straight like Apple back of a computer, just like a silver
just
back.
Stuck an actual monitor and
honestly
on top of it.
I'd probably not be even mad.
I'll take an Apple, dude.
You probably wouldn't have gotten a deal if that's what
32 gigs of RAM. I'll take an Apple.
Like how big of a screen is it? Like 31 inches.
32. Man.
Pretty much like
that's
isn't like any of Apple's like standalone desktops over $1,000 pretty much?
Oh, easily.
Their laptops. I think their most basic laptops are over
It's like
$1,000.
yeah, probably.
Well, when I was doing research, I looked into an Apple for editing because I mean, listen, we're all Android people here, but Apple it has like a market on creativity, like doing creative things on computers. You know, like Final Cuts is just like one of the best things you can get. But I looked into it, and to get a computer with the specs I have, it was like $4,000. So I was like, holy crap, man!
I believe it.
Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I kind of want to game on this too, so you know I had to get like a graphics card and stuff. And well, Macs can do it; they're not great at it or anything. So, but that is the Saga short and
You have
sweet.
the option of customizing yours though, right? Okay.
The RAM.
No, I could have got I got a better graphics card.
Like
You could
upgrading.
probably upgrade the RAM without opening the back.
I can upgrade this computer everything, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
But you'd have to.
Well, I understand. I'm just saying if you
You need
want
a giant like
because
hair
Apple,
dryer
I don't
just
think
to
you can
open it
upgrade
up.
your shit really.
Yeah, you can't. This is upgradable. I mean, there is just like a motherboard back there.
Yeah.
But I bought this to like this should last me for the next in 5 years. I know this is expensive now, but in 5 years I won't give a shit about it. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's pull it apart, see if we can upgrade it, you know, because in 5 years it is what it is at that point. So
Yeah.
But for now, I wanted to buy something I didn't have to upgrade. I didn't have to do anything with. This computer should last me a good long while. So get some editing. I bought some Adobe today, Evan. I know it is hard.
I told you it was hard.
I'm getting
Watch
there,
a bunch
dude.
of tutorials.
They have tutorials on it.
Don't
which is
watch the
kinda-
tutorials. Watch YouTube videos. You're gonna save so much time. If
That's
I
what I
wanted
do
to
with Pro
learn
Tools.
something,
Yeah.
I just look up whatever you're looking up. Like if you're looking up something in Photoshop, just type in like how to blah 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 in Photoshop. You'll find a video. Like find the shortest one, and you'll probably be good.
I did some basic editing today on me and Storm show, but I'm gonna get into After Effects probably tomorrow.
After Effects is
Well, because I
Alright,
want to
so-
put like things on the screen when you're watching it, you know.
you
That's
can
what-
probably do a lot of that just in Final or in Premiere. To be honest with you,
I'll look
like
into
you just
it.
mean like text and stuff.
No, a little more than text.
After Effects, honestly, even like just After Effects is like effects. Like when I downloaded it back in high school, and I made a video of my stepbrothers like doing Dragon Ball Z stuff. That was hard. Like I mean, it was hard, and I still had like a black X over the screen because it was like some like I think it was a preview effect that I had to download to get it. So like it wasn't like it was like a watermark.
Yeah.
And like it was still after all that, I still didn't even get like a good finish on it because I
Yeah.
wasn't paying. Well, back then this was before the subscription.
Yeah.
So like now you can't even buy it. Like
Oh,
you
oh,
have to you have
can
to
get
do
a
the
year.
subscription.
Yeah. You can buy a year that's as big as you can buy.
Yeah.
It's $600 for the year.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, it's
So that's
crazy.
all of them though, right?
It's all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But
A
like
month was
you're not gonna
$840.
need all of them. Like if you get I don't think they bundle Photoshop and I think they bundle After Effects and Premiere,
Yeah.
but I don't think they bundle Photoshop in any of them, which is like $20 a month.
It's $20.99 for basically
Yeah.
everything. So
I just tried because I downloaded I used maybe it was After Effects. Yeah, I used After Effects to make this border that I had. It's like a what is it called? A gradient border, but it like moves around the border. I
Mhm.
did that in After Effects, which was hard as hell. It took me like a whole day to figure it out. But yeah, I'm not paying $52 a month for all of them. It's something like that, right?
It is. It's $54 a month. If you
Screw that.
sign up for the yearly subscription, you have to pay the whole year then.
So
if you
I can
just
get it
do
cheaper
1 month,
because
it's
I'm a
$80.
student. I can get it
Yeah.
cheaper because I'm a student.
Why'd you hit me
But-
up, man?
It's still $30 a month. It's still $30 a month as a student.
I'm gonna
it's
try for a
insane.
month. I'm gonna see what I can do with it. You know, we'll see.
Uh,
We'll see.
I think Premiere is worth it, honestly, because there's almost no program other than like movie editing stuff
Yeah.
that like a normal person doesn't have access to. You don't get much better. And then, I mean, if you don't want it, you can just cancel it. So,
Exactly. That's what I was like. If I don't want it, I'll just stop paying for it. It's not that big of a deal.
I mean,
It is what it is.
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't renew the subscription. I did the trial. I played with it for 30
I didn't even do the trial, man. I should have did that. I just paid for it.
You didn't even do the trial?
Because again, I have no concept. I have no self-control.
You get
when
it for
comes to that
free
stuff.
for like 30 days.
Nope, I bought it.
Oh my.
I have no control, man. I get an idea in my head, and I'm just like, that's it. That's what I'm doing. I don't want to do anything else. I'm terrible, man.
You just wasted $50-something.
Pish posh. Maybe I could still sign up for the free trial now.
With another email address.
That's how I'll keep doing it. Just like keep rotating email addresses.
Genius.
Dude, I'm ready to
Now you're
like.
thinking.
I'm ready to like get a studio space, man.
Yeah.
I haven't put one episode out of it, and I'm like, let's buy a studio space, man. Let's just like let's rent a studio
space would be
I
dope.
told Brittany
'cause
how
I
we
would
wanted
love.
to do this.
I would
like,
love to have
all-
all of us just in a
I'll pitch
room.
in money towards rent on that.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Let's just start like get a little office building. We could set up
Right.
like 5 or 6 different filming sections.
tiny little.
If you
art
wouldn't have bought a
studio.
month of Adobe products, we probably could have for at least a month.
Yeah,
What you spent.
I have the Adobe now. Everybody can use Adobe. Just use my sign in. All right. You need
That's true.
Photoshop or
That's actually true. That's a good point.
I don't know, Camera Raw or Illustrator. I don't even know what half
I've
these
been
things are.
using DaVinci
Lightroom.
Resolve. Okay.
Lightroom is
Resolve.
like, I'm pretty sure that's like Photoshop basic bitch version.
Dude,
Like if you just want to apply filters and like make your Instagram post look pretty, kind of thing.
Dude, Dreamweaver, we can design and develop a modern, responsive website. I have a character animator who wants to
Have
make
you ever
the
heard of
next
Squarespace.com?
movie.
Transformers.
Yeah, man, I have an animator in here.
Cool.
Yeah, there's
Cool.
a lot in there.
Let's make Star Wars movies. We
Yeah,
can use
man.
Lightsabers and shit. That'd be
Let's
cool.
make that Dragon Ball Z movie you wanted to make all those years
I-
ago.
Yeah. Let's do
make
it.
that for
Hey,
real.
on
Down.
the record, I made it. It just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to.
Well, let's
Made it?
remake
Okay.
it.
Let's remake it.
It'll
Never be better than the original, but
It's
let's remake it.
2020. It's like tons of remakes coming out past couple years. Let's remake your Dragon Ball Z movie.
We'll remake Dragon Ball Evolution, and we'll finally give it.
I don't know what that is,
Hey.
but let's make a Dragon Ball movie.
You don't know what Dragon Ball
That's
Evolution
the
is?
shitty Dragon
Listen.
Ball movie.
He does.
I know
It's
what
like
it is.
All right,
I
all
don't
right,
know
all
what
right.
it is.
I'm just making sure.
They never made a Dragon Ball Z that live action. I don't know what you're talking about,
Yeah,
They didn't
Jesse,
ever make an Avatar live action either.
bro.
I've never
Playing
seen
that. Speaking of Dragon Ball Z, I've been playing that Kakarot, and it made me realize why Trunks is like one of my favorite characters, bro. He just comes in and just like destroys Frieza.
He
And
don't
his
mess
dad,
around.
he don't mess
that's the
around,
character-
like,
the only
easily.
character in the whole show that's like
He's
that's a
awesome.
saying. That's
I think
not
he's-
like.
I think he's irritated in the Boo saga.
Well, it's, yeah.
I think him and Gohan are both. I think that's my least
Yeah.
favorite part of the whole
Kid
Boo
Trunks
saga.
kind of
Kid Trunks and Goten.
Trunks is
Goten.
badass in the Cell Saga though.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, because like his whole thing is like, why is everyone like messing like Vegeta when he lets Trunks become perfect? He's like, this is why I came back. Like,
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
this
That
is my
game is
dad.
amazing.
Yeah,
It is.
I need
love
it after
it.
you guys.
We just watched Broly the other night.
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't-
how'd
that
that
was the
go?
first
You
time I
said you
actually
got
sat and
pretty.
watched through the whole thing.
Oh
I've
really?
seen pieces of it. Yeah, I've had it for like a year. I just never watched the whole thing.
Yeah, you said you got a Bernie to watch it with you, right?
Yeah, it was.
You got her to watch it, dude. I can't. My girl sees a cartoon and she's like, "Nope, anime, done. We're not watching it."
She's like none of that weeb shit.
Nope.
None of that weeb
That
shit.
weeb
She's seen the fucking animated section in Kill Bill, and she's like, "Nope, we're not watching it." I'm like, "No, seriously, the rest of it's fine." No.
I bet you'd watch Avatar.
What?
She watched what?
Avatar.
No, dude, I own Avatar. I've watched it with her. She said, "Why you watch these kid shows?" And I said, "Shut
Kid show.
That's
Well-
not a goddamn kid show. That is not
You
a
gonna call
kid show.
Batman a kid show too? Is that
Yeah,
what you're
man.
doing?
Anyway, just
She don't
because the main
care.
character of Avatar is like 10 doesn't mean it's a kid show. Okay.
Yeah.
Have
Exactly.
you seen the Boondocks?
Yeah. That show's
That's not a
wild.
kid show.
Trying to think
And-
of some other kid shows. So-called kid shows.
Oh, dude, I got tons like adult-oriented kid shows.
Samurai Jack.
That's a little more kiddie than. I mean, it does have a good story. The last season's not
The
kiddie.
was
last
just about to
season's
say,
like
The
mature.
last season's not.
Last season's dark. It's sad, man. Have you guys finished Samurai Jack?
Nah.
I have.
Oh man, I'm not even gonna spoil the end for you. This is fucking sad. Man, you brought me this beer, which I appreciate, but you didn't open it.
Speaking of sad, y'all need to finish Last of Us.
No, man,
No, I
stop.
stopped.
I want to play the first one. I saw it was only $20.
Oh, play it.
Dude, I'm on the Abby's part right now.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's what I'm going through.
This is a good segue into what you wanted to talk about, Wyatt. Enjoying.
Oh yeah, like what games have you guys been playing over quarantine?
Well,
ton of
every game I
Assassin's
play,
Creed.
it's with you guys, other than Stardew Valley on my phone.
Well,
So-
yeah. I mean, other than like what we've
And
been playing,
Pokemon Go.
squad games and stuff, you know. I didn't know what y'all been playing.
I mean, just I played a little Assassin's Creed. I just got back into Civilization, Wyatt.
oh man.
Something's in my throat. Let me take a drink.
I don't know if my computer can run it. I can try.
It could run it. It'd be fine.
Definitely.
My
Vernon's
computer
the one
ran.
that almost blew up. Almost
Yeah.
ran it.
It ran it just fine, but it just overheated.
I'll try it.
Oh, you know what I did download? I didn't play, but I intended to play Jade Empire on Steam. I've downloaded that. Old ass BioWare game. If none of y'all played it. It's
Yeah,
dope.
I remember it. It was
Uh,
back on like 360 or original Xbox.
original Xbox.
I have a lot of old Steam games. Like I have like Half-Life and
Mm.
Oh, dude, Half-Life.
I have the
is
old Counter-Strike. I mean, I got a lot of old Steam games. Like the
Half-Life's
OG.
really good.
I think online gaming has just changed how I consume games now, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like I played Apex, but that's not exciting to talk about. You know, like I didn't
Yeah.
beat Apex. I just played it for fucking 300 hours.
Yeah.
Where like it used to be like, okay, let me go through my game library. Like you guys know me, I have.
No, I played a lot
500
of single players this year.
See, I did.
Yeah.
I
me
just don't
too.
consume it like that anymore.
I played Kakarot. I played Assassin's Creed. I beat Assassin's Creed. Like
Assassin's Creed
Last
is
of Us
so
2
good,
I'm
dude.
running through right now.
I am doing a Last of Us. I'm excited for Ghost of Tsushima or whatever.
Oh, dude, that one's gonna be amazing. That comes out in like a week or so.
Yeah, 17th. I played that Sensu game, that Hellblade Sensu game, and it's so depressing I had to stop. And I think, well, I think because I was in quarantine and like you're already not mentally the best in quarantine. Like
Yeah.
I was having some super depressed thoughts in it. And I don't know if it was the game or just like the situation, but I had to stop playing it. I just
Like
I don't
your inner self
Jeez.
coming through the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's old. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but like, it plays a lot of like tricks on you in like the headset. Like, you can hear things like talking to you in the back. Like, there's always these voices talking to you, like doubting you and like, oh, you can't do it and stuff. Like through the whole game, because she's suffering in the game with like depression and things like that. So it's trying to simulate that. And
Pretty
man,
heavy.
it
Pretty
did
heavy
not.
stuff.
It didn't sit well with me, man.
That
I
doesn't
was.
sound healthy to
Well,
like consume.
again,
Yeah, it doesn't.
I think it was just the situation of it, and I was like, I gotta get out of this, dude. I don't want to play this anymore. Like I played
with-
sad games before.
With no spoilers, that's how I felt like the whole way through Last of Us Part 2.
Oh.
It's just depression. It was just like I just felt a certain way the whole time playing it.
So you finished
This
it,
is wild.
Wyatt?
Yeah, I finished it like last week.
I think
Yeah,
I
it was
got.
wild.
I think I got maybe
I
like
loved it.
8 more hours left, 8 or 9 more hours left.
It's gonna
I
be
got
like
tons
that
of
and like
that game. left.
Ghost of
Don't-
Tsushima for like Game of the Year. One of those two. Probably.
Yeah, well, Ghost of Tsushima, you don't know how that is yet.
Bro, it looks so good.
I need
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
And so I was just
Cyber-
about to
Oh
say
yeah,
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Don't doubt it yet.
I need
That
On
got
it.
next
pushed-
gen too. I'm
That
thinking
got
about
pushed
just
till
waiting
next year, right?
next gen.
No, not next year, but
It's
got
like
pushed back
November.
another month.
Yeah.
I might wait to buy that till like next gen.
But I think they said if you buy it PS4, you'll get it PS5 for free. So
Yeah, but I mean, I think it releases around the time next gen.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that deal doesn't make sense for me because I'm a physical guy. So like, I'm like, are you gonna give me a new disc, or am I gonna have to have the
Just
PS4
give me two
disc?
while you're
yeah.
at it.
Or am I
Yeah.
gonna have to have the
Knowing
PS4
CD
and sit
Projekt
there?
Red, they probably would mail you another disc. Like if you wrote them and were like, I bought this under the impression I was gonna get it for next gen. They'd be like, you know what? We hear you. Here's another copy.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Thank you for being a loyal customer.
here's 2
I saw-
copies. Give one to your friend.
I saw something about Xbox like stopping developers from charging people for like next gen like copies of stuff they already own.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
they're doing like
I think
a.
that's cool.
Yeah,
It's like a program.
actually
they're
pretty
calling
decent.
it.
Yeah.
Where
I
they're
saw
like,
it was like
yeah, I'm with you. I don't remember what it's called though.
yeah, it came out like today or yesterday. I saw.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, I'm cool with it. Like, if it was a game that was released like
Like
5
next
years
gen
ago, and they want to like
upgrades of
remaster
games
it.
you
That's one
already
thing.
own.
But if
Like
if they're
digitally.
releasing a game like this year, digital
Okay.
games, okay.
Yeah, I think it's digitally, but they're
I
like
thought
trying to stop them from charging for it.
something like where I would want, like, you know how I have Madden on the disc,
Yeah.
like how I own it, I physically own it, like, but my disc drive is not working on my PlayStation. So like it would be cool if there would be a way like I could just be like, hey, I own this game. Can I just
Yeah.
download it? Like show my proof of purchase.
Yeah.
There is a
Download the
way.
game.
That
If
would
they
be
weren't so
nice.
selfish, like Steam, you can do it with Steam. You did it with Civ, dude. There
Right,
is a
but
way.
I
I
have
already
no
put the
idea where
license in. Yeah.
I have no idea where the
Yeah.
disc is. I haven't
Like,
seen the
I
disc
own
since I
it.
bought the game.
That's like if you own like a Game Boy game and you download the emulator, you're technically fine because you own the game.
I bought it. I
But-
did it.
Yeah.
You know, I gave
I mean,
my money.
everyone says that, but like, yeah, like you should be able to take that. Yeah, I agree with that.
like on PlayStation right now, it knows that I played it because it shows your
It's
library.
on
It
your
should
library.
it should be able to just download it straight away. Like, you know, if you ever played it, you should be able to just download it. You
That
own
would be nice.
Like Red
Yeah.
Dead, like I lost my disc. Like I bought that
Right.
game, lost my disc,
Yeah.
and then
You go online on
I should just be able to
PSN and it's
re-download
like,
it,
oh, $60 you want to play it.
which I
What
still
do
need
you
to finish.
mean? I own it. You see it's downloaded.
Like, give it
Nope.
to me.
I don't see it. Do you
I
see
don't
it?
see it at
I
all.
don't see it.
Like, yeah, like that dude.
Like
where's
you
my
would think
money?
there'd be a way now. Like if you downloaded that disc onto, well, I guess that'd be the other argument then. So like, what happened if your PS4 broke? You could just then take that disc and play it on another PS4. Like I guess you can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
Well,
you know, like,
I
if you
mean, I think
downloaded
it's. I think digitally though, it's to your PSN account. So if you just go to another PlayStation, you can just
But
link
that's, oh, I guess that's true. You could just log
It
it on
is.
your
Yeah,
PlayStation.
you just
Because
log
that's
in
what
and download.
That's what
your
I do with
digital game.
Tyler's PS4 downstairs. Like I
Yeah.
just have a select few
Yeah, that's
games to play
true.
down there.
Yeah.
Man, it's 2020. We're still.
Yeah, who knows? Somebody
That
much
leads to
smarter
the
than all
next
of-
thing where like, what if they raise the games to $70, bro? Like,
We
So-
lucked out long enough.
I
I'll
was
pay
just
it.
gonna
True.
say,
that's
I'll
true.
pay it.
I'm
They
surprised
said that
haven't
with like
gone up to
360 and then
$70.
PS4 and shit.
When you look
Yeah.
at the numbers that they show in the articles and shit, like we lucked out long
Yeah.
enough.
People were
We
upset.
deserve
that they
this.
upped, like the Pokemon games to. I don't
Yeah.
even think they were 60. I think they were like 50, right?
Man,
Like,
games have been
But they're a full
$60 since
console
like
game now.
the Dreamcast.
Like, that makes
man.
sense.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and games from now to then are a much bigger budget. You know, like
Now the thing is, watch like the console is like raising the 70, and then watch like Nintendo like ride the Switch out, and then they'll develop another console, and they're still gonna have $60 games, and people are gonna be like, "Whoa, we're just gonna go buy Nintendo games
Because they're upping
so
to 60.
cheaper."
yeah, I think the flip flop, man. That's like Switch. Nintendo knows you'll buy it. Switch games are coming out. You can buy them on PS4
Nintendo
for
could
$20,
charge
but for Switch it's
$100
$45.
for most of their games if people would buy them. They'd
Hell
eat
yeah.
them up.
Because they're all exclusive.
It's
Oh, yeah.
brand loyalty, man. At that point.
If you release now, like maybe things like
Here's another
don't know.
Mario game.
yeah, like but like a main title
Here's
Mario
Grand
game.
Theft Auto 5 again. God damn it!
version?
Don't
For
even get
Nintendo, we don't want Grand
I'm
Theft Auto.
triggered right now.
But like if you put Legend of Zelda or Pokemon or freaking even things like Metroid, there's like hardcore
When
fans.
you're
You
buying,
could
Yeah.
slap $100 on that, people would buy it.
that's the
Yeah.
thing is like when they're coming out with another console for Nintendo, you know what you're gonna be getting. Oh, another Mario, another Zelda, maybe a Metroid if you're lucky.
Pokemon.
Pokemon,
Nintendo is the Apple of the
Smash.
gaming industry.
Yeah,
Mario Kart, like you
Like,
know,
but
the
just
games
like
you're getting.
Apple, they're good.
Yeah.
All those games are fantastic.
I'm not denying that at all. I'm just saying like you know what you're getting. That like
Yeah.
just look, you're looking at the console at that point if it's
Not
worth.
getting Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you're
Well,
not.
I'm not getting any of those triple
The
games.
Switch is bridging that gap now, though, man. Like where
We're
you're
bringing
getting
some
where you're getting those games. Like you can get Skyrim on Switch right now.
Yeah.
Well, they
Apex
showed
is
it. You can't
coming.
get
Witcher
it.
3's
Skyrim
on there now
anywhere.
too.
Witcher's on
Apex
Yeah,
is coming to Switch.
I
Apex.
saw.
Like it's bridging the gap.
Yeah, they've definitely ported a lot of stuff over. Like BioShock's on there now. I saw
Civ 6.
Borderland.
Yeah,
Is
man.
Civ 6 on there?
Civ 6
is
is
on
on
there.
Switch.
But you can only
Yeah.
play 4 players at a time, which yeah.
What
I
kind
can't
of
get-
world is that?
Yeah, I
We're
want to
talking
bring
about bridging the gap though. Like mobile is bridging the gap. Like
Yeah.
you can do anything on a mobile device now. Like there's almost like there's so many games that you can play on your phone now that like look
I've
at.
been playing Blues Fury.
I don't think it'll ever
playing
get there.
Candy Crush.
It's the size that you'll never get there. It has nothing to do
know.
with.
Yeah, you're gonna have limitations for
You
sure.
have too much. Like your PS4 gets too hot running The Witcher 3
But
for a
you can play
mobile phone
Fortnite
to
on your
handle
phone.
that.
My
But 10
PlayStation was
years
slow
from
playing
now,
Fortnite. Yeah.
10 years from now, these will be playing PS4 games.
When
Sure.
you
You
have,
know what I mean?
A
Like,
hologram like phone.
I think
with
10
some
years
crazy,
from now,
some see-through.
those
But in
people
10
like-
years from now, where we're at in this technology will be much better. Like
Right.
I think
to bridge
phones are
the
just gonna
gap, you have to
accelerate
meet
when
it,
it comes to
you know?
gaming.
I don't think it'll ever meet where this will be from that'll be. It's too small, and it's
Yeah.
limited to how big our
maybe
hands
because
are.
Stadia
In
is
10
trying
years,
to
our
do
hands
that.
aren't going.
But then again,
Yeah, Stadia.
I'm pretty
is
sure
trying
my
to-
Stadia is
phone-
trying to do it.
I haven't heard anything about that in a while.
But that's because that
my
failed.
phone has as much RAM as my
It failed like out of the gate. bro. They pumped
no,
it up for
latency
like
issues.
2 or 3 years straight, and
The
then
world's not ready for it.
nothing.
I don't think it has
Because
anything
nobody
to do
wants all digital yet.
with a processor not being able to handle it. I think it has completely to do with I can get a AMD processor in a phone, but that thing's gonna run at 800 degrees. Like it needs some kind of cooling device to cool it.
It's just
You need a
big
cooling
ass fan.
system. Yeah, just like who's
just
gonna be-
put a fan.
they
in front of
have
your-
Water
gaming.
cooled phone.
I believe they do. Yeah, water cooled games.
They have
There you
gaming
go.
phones that have fans in them. They have gaming phones where you attach fans to the back. But
Like, have you seen that commercial with like it was I forget which phone it is, but it was like play Fortnite at 90 FPS. And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
the S10
like right now, is
or
that
20 S20. I mean,
is that really?
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, like I mean, I guess I'm not at that point yet where I wouldn't buy a phone because of what games I could play on it. But there are people that do now. Like that's a thing now.
like that's their way of gaming, I guess.
I mean,
But,
like,
if you
I
got
think-
enough money to buy that, shit.
I've just never been huge on like the mobile gaming aspect. Like I
Oh,
get
no,
it.
like-
I am a huge mobile gamer, but
I'm
not
just not a huge mobile gamer.
not.
Alex,
like,
are you a whale?
What's that? Oh, where I buy things?
Yeah.
No, I'm a grinder. Like I like
Okay,
those
okay.
games where you like check in every day and get this. Like I'll play them for months and months
Bro,
and months,
Alex
and then I'll
eats
get
that
You
up.
rid of
would
them.
love Animal Crossing.
That's what, like,
Because literally you can get on just like once a day for like an hour or two and just do whatever and
do
then
my
you're done.
dailies and get out,
Yeah.
man.
Get on,
I'm
do
playing-
dailies and get out.
Playing Disney Emoji Arena or Disney Emoji something.
I've been playing that for years.
Man, I'm so far in Disney Emoji. My sister messaged me the other day and she's like, "Oh, I almost broke 300,000. I almost broke 10 million the other day. I was ranking through it, dude. I was at like 9
my
million,
God.
800 some thousand, dude. Some of my emojis are like level 860.
I bet the people that like made that are just like, this guy?
Who is this
Who
guy?
is this guy
Who still plays this?
playing this game?
Man, they put out Star Wars emojis.
We got one
They do
person
cool
playing
stuff.
this game still.
I'm gonna just start sending you guys Disney emojis that I win all the time because they're cool.
They're like,
They
you don't have
update
this.
Yeah, you don't have Disney emoji.
Do they like update them? Do you get like new like stuff that comes out? Like
Yeah, they could come out with new characters like every couple days. Well, not every day. They have events and they come out with new events. Like right now, I'm not really interested in it. It's from that it's that new movie that just came out.
No, it's not. It's Snow White.
Oh, it's Snow White right now. Marissa's correcting me because she plays it too.
All right, so there's like 3 people that play this game.
And they're all
You, your
related to you
sister,
somehow.
You guys should play Emoji Blitz.
Disney emoji.
That'll double their count.
They're like, holy hell! Why are there so many
Holy
people
shit.
playing right now?
They start paying Alex for
What
references.
other games do you get emojis for playing, man? They give me emojis, and
That
they're
I
cool.
know.
That I know.
don't-
The
I
Google
didn't
Play
know
Store.
There were games that do that.
I had like a Stitch, and he's like shooting his guns in the air. It's cool. I like it. You guys are all haters. I don't care.
I'm
not
not
hating.
hating.
Yeah, I'm not hating. You like what you like, man. Like
Yeah.
you would chill with us sometime, but like that's what you're saying. It'd be nice to actually have like a studio or just like somewhere we can all just actually hang out.
So is what you guys
Once
telling
someone's
me
room,
is
like,
tomorrow I
somewhere.
should pull the trigger on an office space? You're all down with it, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna do it. I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah.
Let's
We're-
do
We're
it.
all gonna lease. I think the subway down the street hasn't had anybody in it. We could gut that thing.
You're right.
It's just
Yeah.
gut.
Oh, how much do you think they would charge for that?
How much do you
They'd
think
probably-
a business or like
we could
lease
probably
it.
like
'Cause
they
we're
would
not
probably
using
pay
it as
us
like
to rent
business.
it out or to use
Nobody allowed in. Nobody allowed in.
Just
Just
rent the
us.
building. How much is just to rent the building?
No way, man. We're putting BMN right on the window. Right
BMN
on the
Studios.
We put all of our shit up there, all of it. You know what I mean? Like
Big Money
That's
Nation
all
is
we'll
the
do with the
umbrella.
building.
that's what I
It's
was
just gonna
trying
be
to
a
think of
walking
the other day. What should our umbrella corporation name be?
Dude, I
You
don't
know what I mean? Like
figure it
because we got
I
a
don't know.
conglomerate of
Waves.
of
I'm still
shit
with
here.
Waves.
Waves.
Waves
man.
International,
Waves works.
Waves Multimedia.
Yeah, man. It works.
Incorporated.llc.
Waves.
This is right when it started. Waves, man.
.com.
It would be nice, but then we got the sports one hopefully starting up here at the end of the month.
I just thought about I like how it's Wyatt, Alex, Vernon, Evan, Shank.
Listen, Storm. It could be Storm.
Storm.
Storm
I remember
fills in for
at one
Shank when he's
point
not here.
we were
Shank's
like
out there defending the
Shane.
nation.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
God
Shout out to
bless him.
Shank.
Shout out to,
I
shout out
miss
to Shank.
Cody.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever
I called
Cody
him.
gets back, we're gonna fucking drink with
He's
him
not
heavy.
8
Oh,
years.
heavy.
Now.
8 years.
8 years.
Boy, man.
Fuck you
he's
mean
not
8
coming
years?
back after that?
He can't come back for a weekend
He might.
for 8 years. Like I'm gonna be able to
Nah,
see him
man, I'll see you
eventually.
in 8 years.
An 8.
I'm gonna be able
You gotta
to
come see
him.
me if you want to see
You
me.
should. You should go to Chicago and see him, Wyatt. You'd love it, man.
Dude, I
He's gonna be
will.
real
Believe
ball
me, I
in 8
will.
years.
I'm not
I
even a
told him I
Bulls
would.
fan, and I've been to the Bulls arena.
I would love to go to the Bulls Arena, man.
Oh, that was a cool experience.
Especially now we have a new GM and we got new people running the organization. I'm all for it.
last time I
Hopefully
went
start
up to
making the right
Chicago
moves.
to visit Cody, I went and saw the All-Star game.
I know, I saw.
I saw the Rising Star and All-Star Weekend. Let me rephrase that. I was like way up in the nosebleeds, dude, and those tickets were still like $250, $300, dude. They were super expensive, but it was cool, man. I saw
Cool an experience.
yeah, it was a once in a lifetime experience. I was like, we're here. What are the odds that I was there and All-Star Weekend was there at the same time? You know,
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Cody wanted to see it. I wanted to see it. My sister wanted to see it. The only person who didn't want to see it was my mom. She's like, I'll stay home. And I was like, nah, I'll buy her ticket. Let's go. We're going to go see a basketball game. My mom's first basketball game was an All-Star Weekend. Like, how cool is that? My first basketball game I ever saw was the Nets versus the Sixers when they were terrible.
Both.
Those tickets were $4. $4. It cost me more in gas to drive to Philly.
Oh my god! Yeah. It cost you way more in gas to drive there than it did for the
Way
tickets.
more.
It costs you more for a
Isn't,
hot dog.
Is Cody a Celtics fan now?
Cody is a Celtics fan.
Cody's a Celtics
Maybe he'll
fan.
be a Chicago fan now. He's been living
Evan?
there.
He should be a Chicago.
Evan, you got to get a basketball team.
All right.
Yeah, you need a basketball
We
This
team.
talked
is what I
about
wanted
this.
to talk to you guys. I wanted to ask you guys about this. So, how did you guys pick your teams?
Oh, I mean, actually,
Not just for
take turns.
basketball, for football, for anything.
no, we have to keep it individualized, or I'm gonna be talking forever.
Yeah, this could be
Let's-
a long
all right.
topic.
Well,
Let's
start.
talk about just basketball.
Okay,
let's go
start
first.
with basketball for now. Yeah.
How'd you land on the Lakers, man? Just a kid.
I
thing?
grew up a little kid, like a Bulls trash can, like loving Michael Jordan, because I was when Michael Jordan was balling, I was like 4 or 5.
Yeah. Every kid in
Michael
America.
Jordan. Every kid
Yeah.
in America loved Michael Jordan. And then as I started growing up, you know what I mean, and getting to an age where I actually wanted basketball jerseys, the first jersey I ever got was a white Kobe number 8 jersey. And my neighbor loved Allen Iverson. And it was just from there, when we were I just loved Kobe. I love Kobe more than I loved Lakers almost as a little kid, you know, because I didn't really understand shit. So I just rolled, but that's what I rolled with. My first jersey was I also, and then I ended up getting a Melo and a Yao Ming. I remember I had a Melo Nuggets and a Yao Ming Rockets jersey, or not Yao Ming, Tracy McGrady Rockets jersey. But I always
Tracy
fucked with the
McGrady.
Kobe. You know what I mean? I was just like Kobe, you know,
Kobe.
that's my Lakers. You know, just stuck with them. I remember just being little watching them fucking games. I always talk about that shit.
I'm gonna go off of that because mine is very similar. Growing up, I actually was a Pistons fan because
He
Kobe
hates
was
Michael
such.
Jordan.
No. All right, we'll rewind it a little bit. just like all of us, everyone sitting here, I was a Michael Jordan's fan when I was a kid too. Everybody was. America was. Everybody loved Michael Jordan, dude. But when Michael Jordan left and it was just basketball, I actually liked the Pistons because Kobe was the next big thing, and I was all like anti, like no, like I don't like the winner. I'm rooting for the underdog, and the Pistons did beat him the year I started like watching
Chauncey Billups and Ben Wallace and shit.
Exactly. So I was like, I'm gonna be a Pistons fan, but I never really watched it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I liked them. I was like, oh, Pistons. So then when actually I started hanging out with Vernon, more and more.
Used to use them Pistons a lot in 2K when we were younger, way younger.
Yeah, when we were younger. So I started hanging out with Vernon. I was getting more and more into basketball as I was getting older. And I just decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick a fresh team and I'm going to just start anew. And I'm 16, 17 at this point. 2012 it is. And I know the year because that year, Jay-Z bought the Nets and they moved to Brooklyn. They were at the New Jersey Nets and then they moved to Brooklyn and became the Brooklyn Nets. And I was like, this is the perfect time.
Fresh start.
I was like, they're fresh in Brooklyn. I was like,
then he like sold his half or like his part like 3 years later.
Oh yeah,
but you got Paul Pierce and KD and
it was less
you guys just got done playing Darren Williams.
It was less about Jay-Z and it was more that they were a freshly established team right there and I could get on the ground level. So like I wasn't a Pistons fan. I had no like connection to them. So I was just like, this is where I want to be. I want to be on a ground floor. I want to be like, I've been a Brooklyn fan since they were Brooklyn, you know?
Right.
I've always been a Brooklyn Nets fan. And I know that's kind of cheating because
but it is.
But
I mean,
when
it makes sense.
Yeah, when I'm 40 and 50, you know, that doesn't make a difference at that point, you know? And I'm a less, like, I follow basketball now. I'm not a Wayweather fan. Like, I am a Nets fan, you know?
Exactly.
Like, I go see their games, I buy their jerseys. I'm sold into the system, you know? KD, Kyrie, they bring in a chip to the Nets. Not this year.
You heard it here.
You heard it here. Listen, you guys are all doubters. And before they got KD and Kyrie, I talked that into existence. You all sat here and were like, no, not both of them. No way. I talked that into existence. I've been telling you guys for 2.5 years we were getting KD and Kyrie. 2.5 years and you know it.
Whatever. We got LeBron James. Yeah. Even if Anthony Davis leaves, we got Grandpa James with the gray in his beard, and he's going to match up with KD and Kyrie in the finals. Or the Greek Freak, because you got to deal with that shit over there.
Listen, and I'm gonna let Wyatt talk because I know it's his turn. But
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I love LeBron James, and I hope they do meet him because LeBron James is a G, and I love him. I hope he wins this year. Again. Oh, I love it.
We have Zach LaVine.
Otto Porter.
Hopefully, we'll have Anthony Davis here in the next couple years.
That's a great segue. Who are you a fan of?
I am a fan of the Chicago Bulls. I am like you guys, where I grew up as a Michael Jordan fan, and I just didn't move away from it.
He was never a trader.
Not a trader. He's like, I thought we were Bulls fans. What happened?
I've always been like a fan of like individual players. Other than that, like I remember growing up loving Kobe and like Allen Iverson, bro. Like Allen Iverson. I remember having an AI jersey when I was young.
Exactly.
It was awesome.
AI was shit.
I just never grew out of it. I mean, there was tough times pretty much through 2000 to 2010. And now it's tough. It's tough now. Like from 2015 pretty much to now. But hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Basketball's tough.
Oh, I just want to clear. I like individual. Like I love Kobe. Like I know I said I was against him. That's just because I was a rebellious teenager.
I know.
Like
what you mean.
Even as a rebellious teenager, it's like, man, that dude ball. That dude is.
We need to get a team though.
Hmm.
So we need to get Evan a team.
That's what I'm with, Evan.
I don't follow basketball nearly as much as I follow football, and I don't follow football much like at all. Like sports wasn't like a big thing in my house, so like it's hard for me. Like so, like I always like just associate with the Steelers just because like everyone around me did, but I don't.
Now
feel
you're
it
a
in my
49ers
fan. You know, I don't feel it in my heart.
Yeah.
So,
what? What did you say?
Yeah.
Evan's a 49ers fan.
He's a 49ers fan. You didn't get the memo.
You didn't know that, did you?
Yeah, we were talking the other
This team
night.
just went to the Super Bowl.
And this is kind of like with you. with the Nets. Now, I'm not trying. This is what was my reserve, though. I don't want to be a bandwagoner. I don't just because they were in the Super
They
Bowl.
lost the Super Bowl.
They lost, man.
But they were in it. So
But you're not bandwagoning because you didn't go to the winner.
that's true.
They lost.
But
that's how you know you actually like them.
So like the connection I got is just, I mean, because I've only been playing fantasy for 2 years now, but both years George Kittle helped me out a lot, and not only a lot, he was like my staple. He was my second round pick last year.
Yeah,
you know what? I really like this team.
So, I mean, I'm
it's
like,
not a bad pick.
I know,
man. You going West Coast and everything.
Get that out here.
So yeah, I'm not quite like indoctrined yet, but I'm taking baby steps.
Okay.
I'm taking baby steps, but I might get a jersey. I was talking to Brittany. I might get a jersey.
Get a jersey.
What a 49ers jersey?
Kittle jersey.
Kittle.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then you gotta wear it to the
draft. That would be my initiation.
The virtual draft.
I'm okay with you switching, and I think you definitely should if your whole heart's in it, because fuck you, Fayweather fan. But you should pick somebody closer, man. When are you ever going to get a chance to go out to California and see the San Francisco 49ers?
Don't come around here.
They'll come here, and you're going to come up to the Steelers Stadium, and I can boo everybody, and I'll tell everybody at the Steelers Stadium, he used to be a Steelers fan. I don't know, man.
I think we play the 49ers this year.
But see, that was the other thing, though. Like, yeah, like I'm just gonna pick someone that's close just because they're close. Like, I mean,
yeah, that's how sports work, man.
But yeah, but I mean,
don't listen to them. That's not how it works.
But yeah, I don't want to pick the default team. Like, just like you like the underdog.
Yeah,
like.
And Steelers are the underdog.
Then
right
pick
now.
the Jaguars.
Well, now they are, but they weren't.
They weren't.
See, like when I first
Vern's gonna say the Pats are the underdog.
They were not the underdog. Like, yeah, the Pats were like always dominating, but the Steelers were up there.
Yeah. Like, we're one of the most decorated franchises.
The Pats used to be the underdog before 2000.
Yeah, man.
Before the year 2000.
Or
the
Tom
whole
Brady.
40 years. 40
no,
year
but I'm saying, like,
they were
coming
terrible.
into the season, you're like, we the underdog. We don't have Tom Brady. We got Cam Newton.
We're not the underdog because we don't got Tom Brady.
Nobody expects us to be anything.
We lost so many pieces on defense, but it's all good because Bill Belichick gonna fill them holes. He gonna fill them holes. We go win 8 games. Told Alex this today. We're gonna win
7.
8 games.
You said 7 when we talked, so you went up a game.
It's better than he said. He said 4 without Cam Newton.
Jesus, man.
Without Cam Newton.
Without Cam
exactly.
Newton.
Exactly.
Broken, man. He gonna throw his rotator cuff out the first time.
He passed physical today. He's fine. Until he is broken, he's just fine. We'll see. And we got, even when he breaks, we got Jared Stidham backing him up.
Amen, brother. I know what you're talking about. Now you're speaking. He ain't broken until he broken.
He ain't broken until he broken, just like Carson.
I don't want
to hear about his history. I want to see what he does on the field.
So we got Jalen Hurts.
I have to say, though, and listen, I don't care. Like, you don't have to, but
how's Mason Rudolph's noggin doing?
Yeah, Mason Rudolph's fine. I do
got
like
Big Ben. He just got rid of, kicked his pornography addiction. He's fine.
What were you gonna say, Alex? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. We can talk about Big Ben if you want.
What were you gonna say?
We're gonna talk about the 5,000-yard quarterback, Big Ben coming back.
I already told you
did that like 3 years in a row.
I was excited to see Big Ben's return this year. I already told you that.
Drew Brees.
Yeah, Drew Brees. How many Super Bowls Drew Brees got?
I mean, he got 1.
No, man. I would say I don't know. I do like all teams like pretty local. Like mine are all like semi in my region. I know you guys.
New York's not far. Like,
and even my like hockey team was Detroit. I don't know. I'm not super into hockey, so like.
Hockey. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not like I don't watch it nearly as much, but I do like Penguins. So.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to a Penguins because
I don't think I can. I don't think I'm getting away from that.
Yeah. So like that's my only affiliation to the Bruins.
Mine's either New York. I guess it's New York or Pennsylvania, because I'm a Yankees fan. I mean, I think we're all Yankees fans, right?
Yeah.
It's because we love going to that stadium. This shit's nice.
Because it's
I mean, I've always
good
liked the
time.
Yankees, though.
Yeah, man, I've
We
been
love
to
that shit.
Pittsburgh Stadium a bunch of times too, but man, Yankee Stadium.
We need to take Kyrie and Tyler.
I took Tyler to a Pirates game.
To a Yankees game.
Yeah, I'd love to again seen the old stadium, man. I wish we would have saw that shit. I never got a chance.
So
I wish I would have been to the Vet in Philly before they
Man.
tore it down, the old stadium for the Eagles. That would have been cool.
Yo, I know I'm switching subjects, but I'll tell you the coolest feature of my new computer. It's got a phone charger built into the base, a wireless one. I just put it on the base.
Wireless one. I was gonna say when you said phone charger, I'm like, isn't that just a USB port?
Nah, dude, it's a wireless charger. You just put it on the base and it charges your phone.
that's pretty
dope.
fucking cool.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty
That's
fucking
dope.
cool.
Because
Like,
yeah, when you're on the computer,
wish
like right now,
mine
my
did
phone's
that.
just laying right there.
Yeah, man. I just
There's
have
a
to sit-
perfect spot for where a charger should be on my
Should-
laptop, but there's not one.
I don't know if
It's
I've ever seen
nothing.
another computer like that, and they should all have it.
I'm
Did
mad
you even
now.
put that in there, or did it just come with it?
Oh, it just came with it. That was just like part of the thing.
Alex just laid his phone down. He's like, "What the?"
No, I knew it was like a part of it.
Oh, why does it cut off half my body? I'm gonna do it now.
Alex's right arm or his left arm keeps going in and out.
That's
This
because
whole time.
right here's my mic. You can't see it, but like right here's my mic. So when I go behind it, it's edited out of my mic. You know? So I have to like get over here a little bit more.
It didn't work that time.
All right, I'm gonna change the subject here, just to move on.
Well, we kind of like okay. So while we're on the sports subject, Pat
All right.
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes,
Pat
I-
Mahomes.
I don't know
Greatest
if he'll-
quarterback that ever lived. Is that what you
if
mean?
he'll-
future Hall of
the
Famer.
whole
Patrick-
debate is now
Future 7-time Super Bowl champion.
he's chasing Tom Brady's greatness. You know what I mean? Like LeBron was chasing Michael Jordan. You know, he's got to get 6 Super Bowls at least, or what? You know what I mean? Like the fuck, Pat Mahomes
That's
got
kind of any
10
like
years.
quarterback,
Nah,
As
see,
someone
I think
who's like
think
not
it's different.
like super invested in it, it seems ambitious for someone. I mean, I'm not saying he's not good. Like obviously, like that would be stupid to say.
yo, he's way
But,
better.
like, No, I know, but like
They paid him like he's gonna be Tom.
yeah, and you don't
Yeah.
know like what happens like if he gets in like a car crash and like loses both his legs or something. Like like you never know.
he's
What
only
happens if Andy Reid retires in like 3 years, 4 years?
Brady. Right.
But there's so many things that could
coach.
happen. Yeah, like it just seems like that's a big move.
my counterpoint to both
Huge
those
commitment.
is while everybody's chasing Tom Brady, football is more of a team sport than basketball. Not that basketball isn't a team sport, but I like you have players like Terry Bradshaw who won 4 Super Bowl rings, but they're not considered the greatest of all time because
Not only
they had a lot of
That's
people.
because he threw a jillion interceptions.
So did Brett Favre, and Brett Favre's considered greater than him.
I
you
think
know?
something like that, like
Brett Favre
Tom
threw
Brady
more interceptions
winning-
than any quarterback, dude. He's like way up there,
Terry
dude.
Bradshaw also had that defense. You know what I mean? Like
Eli Manning's up
it
there
was
too.
more of less of Terry Bradshaw than it was of, you know what I mean? Like another situation. Like
Bro, other than the Falcons Super Bowl, name me one Super Bowl that Tom Brady won.
the first one, the final drive against the fucking Rams in the first one. Like, are you kidding me?
All right.
Like to even set up Vinatieri's kick. Like he can't come out there and kick a fucking 80-yard field goal.
First off,
Like,
Vinatieri
come
can. He's Vinatieri. I've seen
He is
it.
the GOAT
He is the
for,
GOAT.
for the brand.
Vinatieri, Tuck Rule.
No, he wouldn't be able-
Tom
Deflategate.
Brady still got more rings than him. Fuck Tom Brady. I don't care about Tom Brady anymore because that
Tom
motherfucker
Brady is the greatest quarterback
God,
to
I'm
ever
going.
play the game.
ready
It's more
to
of a team
defend
sport.
Tom Brady yet. Okay,
It's
Fuck
more of a
Brady.
team sport. It's different. Where Michael Jordan, LeBron James, like
Yeah.
I know it's a team sport, but it's more individualized because there's only 5 of them. There's
Yeah.
not
I also-
defense, offense. There's
Yeah.
5.
I also
Five.
think with Tom Brady winning 6, it's kind of like a once in, like, how many years? Like, you're only going to see that once every so often.
That's our life. That's our
So,
life.
like,
that's our Michael
yeah,
Jordan.
Pat Mahomes could be like one of the greatest quarterbacks ever, but it, like, I don't know if he's gonna win 6 chips. Who knows? We'll see. That's
Don't
hard
matter.
to do. Like that's rare.
Man, if he wins one more chip, he'll be fine. It's worth it.
Yeah, but that's
You know
what I'm
what's-
saying is like it's gonna be hard for anybody to win 6 chips. Like
Yeah, man,
Brady did that shit.
Patrick Mahomes don't need to focus on that. He needs to win one more chip, and he made that money worth it.
To focus one at a time.
People be putting money into players every year, that don't win nothing. Like if first off, if Pat Mahomes is 3% better than he was last year, dude's gonna win another chip. Like come on.
Lamar Jackson ain't no bitch.
I didn't say Lamar Jackson isn't.
Lamar Jackson versus the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, that's going to be like a Peyton Manning, Tom Brady that we've seen the whole last decade. Like I can't wait to see that shit every year.
Lamar's arm isn't as good. His feet works better. Now, you're right. But I think
he's also 2-3 years younger than Pat Mahomes.
But his feet work's going to go down from here. Because running quarterbacks don't last that long.
How
running
long
quarterbacks got to
stay relevant.
As a running quarterback,
if he didn't go to jail, even as a quarterback, like when he was on the Eagles, he was fucking shit up.
Yeah,
because he reinvented the game.
I don't know if it's more about Lamar losing talent as much as it is like maybe defenses will be trying to figure him out more.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna lose
talent. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying I don't think he's gonna decline. I think like maybe people start trying to figure him out a little bit more.
Just like Cam, man. Cam ran for what? 22 touchdowns one year and then like 2 the next.
He's doing something like nobody's ever done before.
Sure, absolutely. Man's a baller. Man's top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now.
Who knows?
Absolute monster.
A lot of people draft smaller, quick quarterbacks nowadays too, like Kyler Murray.
Yeah, look, Kyler Murray.
That's Tua's pretty small, it seems. Tua's tiny.
I'm not sold into it. I mean, this is my opinion. I'm not an NFL star.
Even Joe Burrow's not that big.
Odell might be getting traded to Miami. I saw something about that, a blockbuster trade.
I hope he does, so he can waste his career down there with the rest of them fucking bums.
Miami like stacked up nice this offseason.
I know they took they took Kyle Van Noy from us. Some bullshit.
They took Jordan Howard from us.
There's some bullshit.
They took another defense player from us too. I forget who it was.
They took another one from us too. I can't remember.
I think it was Kamar Grugier-Hill. I think he went there, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, those fucking Dolphins, man, they're stacking up. They got a nice little squad down there.
Yeah, all I know, you gotta have to deal with the Dolphins and the Bills. The Jets ain't gonna be a problem.
Yeah, Jets aren't gonna be really.
Jets ain't gonna be a problem. Sam Darnold, I don't even worry about Sam Darnold and Le'Veon Bell and all that shit. Ain't gonna be a problem.
Le'Veon's wasting money for him. Sam Darnold's the real deal, I think.
Sam Darnold ain't the real
deal.
Le'Veon
will be gone in another year or two.
Yeah, Le'Veon's gone at the end of this year.
Adam Gase will be gone in another year or two. He won't be the coach there much longer.
Jamal Adams is trying to get the fuck out of there.
He needs to come to Philly.
Jamal Adams coming to Steelers, son.
He don't want to go to Steelers. He don't want to go to the Patriots either.
You guys didn't see that video rolling around?
What video?
Where they have like one of those Instagram things where it picks like a person and Jamal Adams does it. They're like, oh, if you got traded, what team would you be? And it picks the Steelers. He's like, I like that. I can do that. Coming to the Steelers just from that Instagram face. Yeah, if Jamal Adams came to the Steelers and it's Mika Fitzpatrick, T.J. Watt, and Jamal Adams back there,
that's a stacked defense.
Good fucking luck, dude. We already have a top 5 defense. Good fucking luck. What are you shaking your head for? No top 5 defense?
No, I'm just interested. I'm intrigued to see because I know the Patriots have a fucking damn good defense too, but we also lost a shitload of pieces. Yeah, so we'll see how that looks.
We didn't lose pieces. The biggest piece we lost was to the Eagles, Deontay Hargrave. The biggest piece we lost. The grave digger.
We retained the defensive player of the year, but still, that's just one player. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we still got TJ, still got Bud Dupree, still got Mika, killing it. But I mean, I don't know how much longer we can keep them.
If football even starts.
It's starting.
It's starting. I think it's definitely starting.
I was actually having
training camp starts in 2 weeks.
I was having that conversation.
Happen in 2 weeks.
With
I mean, they're already in the facilities. I mean, it's like apparently rookies start this week coming up. Like rookies and like other teammates. Apparently, like some of the veterans for the Eagles are reporting this coming week. I saw with the rookies, which is cool. Carson will be out there working out.
Cam Newton passes physical today. Became official.
That's so crazy, bro. It blows my mind that Cam Newton going to be a damn Patriot. It's going to be so weird.
Why does it blow your mind when anything? They pick up all those players, man.
I know. It's just weird seeing someone that's been so, like, When you think Cam Newton, think of like the Panthers, bro. It's just odd seeing a player like that go somewhere else.
I'm a misfit fucking toy.
This is specifically for you. You remember Retro Bowl?
Yeah, I play Retro Bowl.
I loaded that shit I forgot. You know how you can rename players and shit? I had a black quarterback on and I named the Cam Newton on my shit like months ago. On my Patriots on Retro Bowl. So like I was just like, that's pretty funny. Like I kind of foresaw that. You know what I mean?
Called it.
But I have Cam Newton on my squad.
Fucking Cam.
I also have Randy Moss.
Big
He's gonna be
Newton.
next writer on The Simpsons.
you time traveler?
Maybe. Am I even really here right now?
Matt Groening.
Could be a good gig.
The Simpsons writer? They're ending, man.
That's true. Wait, are they ending?
Eventually,
not.
they
well,
can't. They can't go much longer, man. They're losing
I think
so
they
much.
have another 3 years on their contract, bro.
They could.
They're like South Park. They just keep renewing.
I mean,
Bob's Burgers is gonna end before The Simpsons.
Nah, bro. They got renewed for a couple more seasons. I saw.
yeah.
Bob's Burgers is like.
Yeah.
it's
Me and
If I
Brittany
was a
last
betting
night,
man,
I
I'd
put the
bet.
TV on like roulette. Like I just figured I'd like scroll and whatever was like closest to something we liked, I just pick. And it was American Dad, and I was just like, okay, we just wanted something mindless. I turned it on, it was Bob's Burgers, and I'm like, oh, this is
What?
nice.
Love Bob's Burgers, dude.
love Bob's
It's so funny.
I actually just finished Bob's Burgers, like watching back through it.
Yeah.
I need to watch Rick and Morty. I haven't watched
Oh.
season 4 yet.
I haven't
Yeah.
either because there's nobody has like all of them yet. Like out.
Yeah.
I've been waiting because I started watching them when they were releasing every week, and I just
I think Xfinity does. Log into our shit.
I thought I could
Oh, yeah.
watch them all on YouTube TV.
maybe.
What about HBO Max?
Man,
Well,
I don't know.
I didn't check on HBO Max.
Alex like.
Alex doesn't mess with HBO because
Oh, I do. What are you talking about?
There's too many people talking to
I
him.
watched Shazam on HBO like 2 days ago.
It was pretty
Was it
good.
good?
It's pretty good.
Is it
It
good?
was surprisingly good.
Better than Venom, in my opinion.
I didn't see Venom yet, so
I liked Venom, but I thought Shazam was a little bit better.
Shazam was. It started off kind of slow, but it picks up some steam.
I
The
heard
I liked
end's
it.
cool.
End's cool. Shazam, again, I have no like connection to Shazam. I don't really know anything. So when I watch like movies like that with Marissa, she doesn't know anything about any of that stuff. She always is like asking me a million questions, and I was just like, "Listen, before we get into this, I don't know anything about Shazam, so don't ask me. Like, I don't know.
ask.
I don't know." She still asked. She asked movie. We'll be in theaters seeing a movie the first time. Well, why they do it? Like I don't know. I've seen the same things you've seen. Like this is all I know.
Why
This
are
is
you
the
asking
context.
me?
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm almost done with Avatar. I'm running through it right now.
I'm
I'm
on
at like 3 episodes left in season
Dude, there's
3.
a lot of people rewatching Avatar. I've seen that. A
Yeah.
lot of people rewatching it. I'd like
I should
to,
probably
but
restart.
there's no way I'd have time. And Brittany wouldn't want to watch it, I'm
Just
sure.
slowly
so.
watch. They're like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, they're quick.
I guess I could watch it, like,
Watch it on lunch break.
yeah.
But
I don't
I
got
get into
unlimited
that
data,
shit, man. I get into that shit. I'm like,
I
this
can
is
start
amazing.
watching it. I'm not really watching anything right now, like show wise. I've just been
Yeah,
kinda
we
watching
kind of,
movies.
You guys
after we
excited for
finished Westworld, we kind of just, we didn't pick up anything yet. Brittany's rereading Harry Potter, so we're going to watch the second movie, I think, Friday. Which it's like
Nice,
3
nice.
hours long.
Yeah, dude.
That's like
Are you-
Titanic.
Are you guys
That's not
excited
bad.
for anything coming out?
I was
Yeah.
excited for Halloween Kills.
Well-
It's come out in October.
Yeah.
When Brittany asked what we were
Okay.
going to be talking about tonight, I was reading through and I said about Halloween Kills. She's like, I saw about that. So
Bro,
it
I'm
was
like,
delayed.
how you going to release a teaser for a movie you just like delayed a whole year? Like, come on now. Come
By
on.
the way,
Fuck out
that
of here.
teaser you just watched, yeah, you're not going to be able to see the movie. for-
Yeah. And then
That's
they make it
gonna
up.
happen.
They're like, well, we are putting it out in
Me and
IMAX
Kyrie-
since you have to wait. So it's like, shit.
Me and Kyrie are waiting for any type of news on Kong versus Godzilla. Like we've been waiting for news on this movie since
Nothing.
December, November. Like apparently it's already got a rating. So like we're getting news, but like more or less what I mean is we're waiting for a trailer because we keep talking about it too. Like you
That
know
was
how
prob-
much he is into Godzilla.
Yeah.
and
That was
King
supposed to
Kong.
come out like this month, I think, wasn't it?
It was
next
supposed to
month?
come out March 13th, 2 days
What?
before his birth. 2 days
For
before
real?
his birthday. I'm pretty sure it was super close to his birthday, and then it got delayed to November. But now I don't know anything. I haven't heard anything else about. Like you would think we would have a trailer by now. You know.
I didn't know it was supposed to be
Man,
released.
they're
But-
buying their time.
but I-
'Cause that's probably the last one. They're not making
Yeah.
money. Those
Shit,
Godzilla
Kyrie
movies.
loves him.
I'm-
He can't wait to see this, and I can't wait either, honestly. But like,
Yeah, I'm
I know
excited
how
to see it.
hyped he is for this movie.
You know I'll be there. I love those
Yeah.
movies too.
Definitely, man.
Give me
I
monster
think
movies all
people are
day.
just like weird on like what's going on in the movie business with everything going on. Like, our movie theater is going to be open later
Oh,
this
yeah,
year,
definitely.
or like,
It's a new environment out there.
yeah,
Like every TV show, like you're not
They're
gonna
still,
get a new
like,
season for
you're still sketchy on
a
like
year plus.
just releasing stuff on like VOD and stuff. They don't think they're going to make all their money back if they just release it on demand or digitally, even though they charge $20 to rent it.
I was gonna say, yeah, I saw Scoob was on here. It was like $15.
Well, that's on
Right.
HBO Max now.
I
Yeah.
rented it for $20.
I was man, I'm not paying.
Gotta get that Scooby Doo in, man.
Yeah, I mean it's on HBO.
I paid like $11 for that full movie experience. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, well,
$15.
here's
It
the
was
movie
good.
we're
That I
releasing
don't even get to
early.
keep.
We got
It
to
was
pay
good,
20
man.
bones.
If you guys didn't see Scoop, it was good. You should watch it.
I did.
liked-
I was saying
I liked it.
I didn't watch it because I'm not spending that money on it.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's good. I mean, it pulls some like old classic like the villain's Dick Dastardly, if any of you remember him from Wacky
Yeah.
Racers.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw
Dudley
Wacky
Do
Racers.
Right and stuff.
Yeah, Dudley Do. No, he wasn't Wacky Racers, but yeah, Dick Dastardly and Muttley. Dudley Do Right is like the Mountie, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I thought Dick Dastardly was the bad guy in that too. I could be wrong.
I don't think so. I think he
It
was
was an
the
old
bad
ass
guy.
show.
It was an old show.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I know exactly what you're talking about, but man, I haven't.
I'm gonna have
Wacky
to
Racers
Google
had
that.
like the cavemen and
Yeah,
like,
I can't.
and
So
the
when I was a kid,
scary
I thought
thing.
were they all from
Oh, I remember that.
something, or were they just part of that show?
I think they were just part of that, but like they were based
Because like I thought the way I saw it as a
Snidely
kid,
Whiplash.
like
is
I
the
thought
bad
they
guy.
were like characters from other shows that were just older, like too old for me, and they were just like pulling them in. But I didn't realize they were just like random ass characters from the show.
Now, if you want a show where they just pull characters that's too old for you, watch Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh, I
show
love.
is
Space
awesome.
Ghost. I remember that.
That's just them pulling old ass characters.
They have
dude.
that on HBO Max. I was watching that too.
Yeah, I watched some Aqua
Funny
Teen
as
Hunger
fuck.
Force.
Yeah, I was watching that on Hulu. I watched through Eric Andre. They have all that on there.
Oh God, I love Eric Andre.
Yeah.
Shit.
And those
so
episodes
comedy.
are only like 11 minutes, so I like you watch like a bunch of them in a row.
His comedy is such a fucking off-brand, dude.
Dude, I think it's hilarious.
it's
It's
funny.
amazing.
I'm
I
not getting
love that
wrong,
shit.
but it is like
Apparently,
he's-
new season's supposed to premiere like later this year.
he paved
What?
the way,
He's
man.
doing a new
It's like,
season.
he's something.
It's definitely some wild stuff.
This is some wild shit. It's like it's one of those situations you laugh because you don't know what the fuck else to do. You know, like
Yeah, it's like awkward type comedy. Yeah,
it's funny. I like Eric
and
Andre.
pranking people on the street and shit.
He's funny, man.
He's like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? You doing some cool ass shit."
Busting up that
Somebody's
cop car and
Get
shit.
up that cop car, bro. I'm
That's
like,
some
oh
cool
my
ass
god,
shit.
that's some cool ass shit.
Damn.
Oh my god, man.
I'm excited to get all these shows up and running, man.
Hell yeah,
Hopefully the sports one running by the end of the month.
yeah.
Oh,
Get
oh,
something
nothing but
specifically.
sports.
Sports and fantasy.
Yeah, sports and fantasy.
Oh,
Can,
when
like,
are we gonna
make
do
our
some-
picks and stuff like that?
So yeah, how are we? I guess are we just gonna do a virtual draft this
Yeah.
year, like all
Yeah.
virtual? But we
I'm
could just
sure
do
we
a
can
Skype
get Kyle
call.
and Jake to do.
We could do
virtual
that.
and get everybody in on it.
Yeah.
And you have we do the draft online anyway. You know.
Yeah.
So
But I
It's
don't want
just the
that-
spectacle of it. It's like
Yeah, man, you gotta. I
The
mean,
big
I'm okay. I understand we
screen
can't get
and the-
together, but you gotta.
the
When this is all
camaraderie.
over.
with having. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely get back to normal when we can.
Yeah,
but
man.
like, I'm actually cool with everybody being in their own jerseys on a fucking call while we're doing the draft.
I'm gonna make
At
my
least
background an Eagles background too.
Yes, that's a good.
So it'll be like Eagles jersey and an Eagles background.
I'm gonna make it. Yes. So it's just my head floating here.
Well, I was thinking like I'd be wearing like a white jersey and like a green background with the Eagles look. So it would still show up.
I'm going blue on blue. So
It's
it's
just
just my
floating
face.
head.
Be like, I want Rob Gronkowski.
And then you're wearing a Patriots hat, so it's just a floating logo and it cuts off your head. So
First
it's just
round
like 3/4 of your face.
Oh my god. Yeah, if I get first round pick this year, I'm picking Pat
Christian,
Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes, not
Hell
Christian
yeah.
McCaffrey.
Not Lamar
Nah.
Jackson.
Nope. Pat Mahomes. He led me to 8-0 last year before he got hurt.
He
As
gonna end
long
up
as he don't
missing
get hurt
like
this
games this year because he gonna mess up that knee again.
he better not. Listen, I said something like he's not gonna reach. I believe Pat Mahomes is hands down the best quarterback in the league. All
Oh,
around,
absolutely.
all around. This man has got a bazooka. He can fucking take off on you. He can do the no look passes like LeBron James. Shit is crazy, bro. Lamar's definitely got some learning to
He's
do. But
another. He's a different animal.
he's like an evolution,
Mm-hmm.
the evolution of quarterback. And it's
Exactly.
crazy because he's getting paid. The highest paid quarterback right now is 35 million, and he's now making 45 million a year. Like he's making $10 million more than the second best fucking.
That's a lot of money.
And then like the third best is like 34, then 33. It's like right there. Like so it's like a $10 million gap. Like it's just crazy. They paid him. I believe he's worth it, but there's some crazy.
I
shit.
didn't even know you could sign contracts that long in the NFL.
I
Yeah.
didn't either.
I didn't know you could sign 10 years.
Apparently, there's some D lineman or something in Dallas that signed an 8-year deal that's running right now. I saw that. I think Pat McAfee was talking about that or something.
Yeah, dude. I
But I was
thought
like,
it maxed out like at like 5 or 6.
All right, I have a
No.
top 10 of like the highest paid QBs. You got Pat Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Ben
Ben
Roethlisberger at number 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ben
I didn't know
makes a ton.
Ben was getting paid that much money. 34 mil.
He just keeps
Jesus.
taking extensions, dude.
Jared Goff with 33.5. Aaron
Seriously,
Rodgers.
35, 34, 33.
Jared Goff and Aaron Rodgers getting paid the same amount. That's crazy.
They don't even.
Kirk Cousins at 33. Carson Wentz at 7 and 32. They have Dak. They have Dak at 8 with the
31.
franchise tag. Yeah. Then Matt Ryan and Ryan Tannehill. Jeez.
Ryan
Tannehill at 10. Yeah.
Tom Brady nowhere on that top 10.
Not even in the top. Even after moving to Tampa Bay.
6
Yo.
Super Bowls. This motherfucker.
You don't pay them for what they did. You pay them for what they're gonna do.
You're right. You're
He's
right.
old.
He's
Too
old.
old. Too old.
Get out of here. It's time for you to leave. Get out of here. Why are you
All right.
fucking
Can
around?
I take Gronk with me?
Honestly,
Yeah.
Vernon,
He's old too.
honestly, Vernon, do you think Tom Brady wins another Super Bowl?
No.
Be
I don't-
honest.
Happen.
You know why?
Honestly.
Because Goodwood and Evans can't finish the season healthy.
Yeah.
Neither can Gronk.
What the?
That's
So
true.
Listen, I agree with you. I don't think he wins another one either.
no. I don't
Yeah.
think we're gonna win one necessarily either. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think Cam Newton's gonna come in and be but I don't think I think it's
Think
Mahomes' world right now.
Everybody's
think
got to get at
Belichick
Pat
wins
Mahomes.
another one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whether or not
With
it's with
the
the
Patriots?
Patriots,
Oh, you think he? I don't think he ever goes anywhere else.
I think he'd retire before leaving the Patriots.
he could win another one. Because even if he retires from being a head coach, what if he's a GM somewhere?
Sure.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like Belichick, he is in his 70s though. He's getting pretty old. If he were to retire, he'd probably just be done and chill with his dog. I would really-
Honestly,
I'd love to see another Super Bowl. Bill get 7, but actually Bill get like 9 or whatever he
you've
would be.
seen
Up.
enough. Okay, you've seen enough. Your time is over. Your time
Like-
is done.
It is what it is. I'm good. I see lots of.
Oh, I
Super-
know. You've seen a lot. You've seen so many Super Bowl appearances. It's outrageous.
At one, it's statistically like Tom Brady has more of a chance to make a Super Bowl than Stephen Curry has to make a 3-pointer.
That's crazy.
Like if you look at it, like statistically, it was like 45% for Steph Curry and it was like 49% for Tom Brady.
I'm eager for the day that the Patriots don't make the playoffs. It's gonna be glorious.
Yeah.
It was a big deal when you guys got a wild card spot last year.
You know what? It's been 10 years since I've seen less than 10 wins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's ridiculous. Tom Brady's just been
You guys are
fucking
guaranteed like 10 wins every year somehow.
got 12 last year with the
'Cause they
shitty
play
team.
in the easiest division.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's crazy because now it's getting a little bit better than it was. It seems.
I think
It's
we
still
could
an
at
easy
least
division.
beat
Yeah,
all of that.
definitely. 3 and
Get 3 and 3.
Shit, our division's easy.
We have we have the toughest schedule in the league this year.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you do.
the single toughest schedule. So
Yeah.
it's not gonna be easy year for the Patriots.
Yo, Wyatt, your division's garbage.
Yeah,
That's the worst division in the league.
it is.
No,
Apparently,
the
we're
worst
ranked number
division.
1 for running backs in the NFL. Apparently, I saw that today.
I don't know
Name
if
me a
they're
worse division.
mine.
No, you guys have you though.
Yeah,
And
but
Bills,
in our
you win.
division, you at least got us and the Cowboys.
9 and 7 teams, like they're usually they're both fighting for the playoffs every year. Usually,
Yeah, they're
When-
fighting for the playoffs because they're all fighting each other.
Redskins and Giants suck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
the
much just a
Cowboys
two-man
are an
race.
8-8 team consecutively.
Yeah,
The Eagles usually break out a 10-season win, but like, nah, man, they're the worst.
What's the
division.
best
Like,
division?
Cowboys are just chokers.
The best division?
Probably the NFC South now, with
Yeah.
Drew Brees, Matt
Yeah.
Ryan, Tom Brady, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Then you got the Panthers, but you got Christian McCaffrey out there.
Yeah,
Panthers.
that's probably the best.
I mean, that's just off the top of my head thinking.
What is it? Saints, Green Bay.
Vikings.
Yeah.
No, it's not the Saints. It's Green Bay, Lions, Tigers. I always think of like Green Bay, the Bears, Vikings,
Lions.
the Lions.
Yeah, that division's fine. Who's in Saints division?
We just named it.
Saints,
It's
Tampa
NFC
Bay.
South.
Yeah,
Oh,
Atlanta and
Atlanta.
the Panthers.
yeah, that's the best division probably.
It's loaded with talent, quarterback wise. Then you got Julio, Michael Thomas, Malcolm Jenkins.
God. I don't want to talk about that.
Hey, we talking about Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. Fuck
Trading ass Malcolm Jenkins.
Malcolm Jenkins.
Malcolm
used to
Jenkins
fucking-
is a good guy.
He was a
He's-
Buckeye.
He's the good guy.
He was a Buckeye.
I mean, technically, he was a trading ass dude before because he started with the Saints. He won a Super Bowl with the Saints first. Then he came to us.
Every other division's pretty mediocre. It's usually got two teams that suck ass.
Yeah.
Two suckers, two.
Two decents.
Yeah.
You know.
The North is fine. I mean, the Browns are perpetually bad, but they're supposed to be good.
You got the Ravens and the
They're
Steelers.
just hyped up every year just to be nothing, bro.
Yeah, but they're supposed. They got the talent there, man. They just need to get it together.
They're just cursed. The Browns are cursed.
They need to get rid of Freddie Kitchens. Is Freddie Kitchens still coaching?
Nah,
Freddie-
he was
dude.
fired.
Fired him? Yeah,
He was
good.
fired after the season.
Maybe it'll get some good shit going then. Freddie
Maybe.
Kitchens, he's about as good of a head coach as me.
He wasn't qualified at all.
Exactly.
Man, I've played Madden. I'm a good head coach. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo, what's up with our fucking 2K league? Like, didn't we start a 2K league or?
I mean,
No, it
me
started
and you've
a
been
Madden.
playing.
Oh, that was a Madden league. Oh yeah,
man. Remember, it got all fucked up though.
Yeah, it got fucked after one game. It got
After
fucked up.
one game.
All right, well maybe next gen Madden will be better.
Remember, I got in and I was playing. My defense was playing offense. Like my defensive lineman was throwing the ball, and your offense was going against me defense. And I was like, "What
Tom
the
Brady
fuck?"
playing safety or
I was
something.
like, "What the fuck is going on right now, dude?"
Hey, that's football, man.
That's football, baby.
Plug and play.
Plug and play. Hey, we
plug
got
and-
53 players on this
Burns
team.
been whooping my ass on 2K pretty
No,
much lately.
we
I mean, you've been beating me.
That's
I've only won a couple games. A
Burn
handful.
don't want none of you guys. Don't want none of his
play you
hands.
2K, motherfucker. Let's
Don't want none
go.
of his hands, son.
We should play me and Wyatt versus Alex.
Yeah.
Alex is going to use the 2012 Heat, and we'll use somebody else. You know what I mean? 'Cause
I'm gonna use the Kevin Durant Brooklyn Nets.
they poop.
Kevin
You're going to use the
Kyrie.
Lakers. I'll be Anthony Davis.
Oh,
Burns going to be Braun.
Yeah,
we'll cover Kyrie.
the computer.
Computer will cover.
Jared Dudley.
Jared Dudley don't get no minutes. We don't give Elmer Fudd minutes. Fuck you mean? He sits his ass on the bench. He comes in at the end of the game when we're winning by 30 with his headband. Jared Dudley don't get no fucking minutes.
He's out hunting rabbits.
He's a leader on the team, okay? But he's a leader in the locker room. He don't
Yo.
get minutes.
The Nets just released their leader in the locker room, man.
Hey, you just signed Jamal Crawford.
The Nets?
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't see that.
Let me do
I didn't
some
see that
double
either.
checking. Let me do some double check. I've been talking out my ass here.
I haven't been looking at Eagles news.
We
For
just
obvious
released.
reasons.
We released Pinson and we picked up Tyler here or not Tyler Johnson from the Heat.
Oh yeah. Hold up. Maybe it was somebody else.
Johnson, Tyler Johnson, or not Tyler Johnson. Yeah, Tyler Johnson from the Heat we picked up.
Shorthand Nets reached deal with veteran guard Jamal Crawford 2 hours ago. ESPN.
Dope.
Huh,
I'll
that's
take Jamal
dope.
Crawford. For how long?
Nets agreed to a contract ahead of NBA restart. Hold up. This is Bleacher Report. I'll read this one. Just says agreed to a deal. Free agency since offseason began. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really say. Just says after he agreed to a deal with Brooklyn Nets.
Damn.
They agreed to a deal Wednesday. 40. He's 40?
Yeah, dude. That
Damn.
old, old as shit.
Evan, you've been quiet. What do you want to talk about?
I don't have feeling in my finger where that blister was.
Oh shit! So what you're saying is you're not ready to go golfing again,
I'm gonna get a drink.
I'm ready to go
real quick.
golfing.
bro? I am ready. I got my clubs. I'm
Do you know
ready.
what I need to get? I need to get more. I need to get either new grips or tape to go over my, because those grips are like
They're
old,
rough.
nasty, and they are definitely what cut up my fingers and
Put
hands.
some like electrical tape around it.
Yeah, well, I saw online they have like this, like you can buy new grips, but
Oh really?
you could just buy tape to go over the old ones if you don't feel
Mhm.
like messing with
Or just
that.
wear gloves.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that too. Which I did get a right-handed glove. But
I have
yeah,
one.
like it's
I have a
not
left-handed
like
one.
healed yet, but I think the skin grew back. I can't believe
Yeah.
that happened.
You might want to wait a little bit.
I mean, I'm good. I feel my side actually kind of hurt. Like it wasn't the next day, but it was like the day after that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
From
I was
like
a little
the
sore.
twisting. Yeah,
Mhm.
actually, it still kind of hurts. But yeah,
I'm
Sore
both trying to go
knee.
here soon.
Like right here, man.
My
I was
Or let
telling
me
arm's
know when
Shane
you're
sore.
that.
trying to
She's
play
like-
again here soon.
like it didn't hurt the next day, but
Whenever.
it was like the day
Yeah.
after that I felt it. I was like, oh man, my side hurts.
Whenever you trying to golf, man.
How much do I owe
Whenever.
you for that golf, Vernon? I could pay you.
Nah, you're good.
Who paid for it?
I did.
I'll pay you, man.
You're good.
I got Venmo.
Let me
It
know.
works.
We'll try to get Key or someone else too. We'll go golfing someday.
I think we can only do 4 if we're trying to do this again. Can you
Yeah.
only do
Well,
4?
yeah, but I mean, like, I
You
know
can
you
go
guys are working
behind. Like
now.
we could just book 2 times in a row, and they could just follow behind us.
Have a single going behind or a duo going behind.
Do a duo behind it for like 3 holes and then just meet up. Like,
I
what
mean,
are they
we
gonna?
could. I mean, as long as they like, if they went right after us, I mean,
Yeah, as long as we
what would be
keep
the
it.
difference? Seriously, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Trying to
keep
play
thinking
ASAP.
about that one shot that I took on the back nine where I cracked that blue ball and we were just like, none of us could see where the hell it went. And we're like, and I cracked another one just because, like, I was like, and then we went out there and that blue ball was just chilling in the
It
fairway.
was
I
right
was
in the
perfect. It was like right in the
Like,
middle.
just like, oh my god, like I still ended
I
up
know
getting
exactly
fucking
which one
third.
you're talking about.
I wanna take like either like a whole like trip or just like a really good amount of time at the driving range.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I need to.
I'll meet up for some driving range, man.
Let's
I
do that
need to
tomorrow.
practice that. I can't do it tomorrow.
I work tomorrow. Evan works tomorrow.
Work.
Yeah, I work tomorrow.
After work tomorrow.
I'm coming home and editing videos. I got so much fucking work to do here,
Coming
man.
home. I gotta mow my grass, dude.
Like,
I would have done it. Like if I wasn't working, I would have done it Monday. But there's so many like freaking clovers. Can't
We
stand
should
it.
do it next Sunday. Not this
Next?
Sunday.
Next Sunday's my
Next
birthday,
Sunday.
Oh,
so I'm probably doing something.
probably.
Well,
I don't know.
9 holes of golf in the morning on your birthday.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
They have to let you do it, man. It's your birthday.
Do a quick
can't
9
say-
holes in the
You
morning.
can't say no.
2 hours. 9 holes be like 2 hours.
We get
Yeah,
our
we've
8 in the
been
morning again.
playing faster. We'll just play the first 9 again. We've been doing that like nothing.
Then you'll be home by like 10:30.
Can you play the back 9?
Yeah.
Like you can just choose the back 9?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I would do.
I like the back nine. I think I like that more.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
were
We're just not
there
used
were
to it if
more-
you're trying to be faster about
I
it.
don't want to say they're easier holes, but they were shorter holes.
I think
So,
they're
like-
more entertaining. They're like more. We should
Yeah.
play Armitage.
They're
I'd love doing
dynamic.
Armitage.
We need to go to Armitage or Eagles Crossing.
Yeah.
I'm down to do anything.
Armitage is really nice with them hills, man.
Yeah.
Like because there's like ones where you're at the top of a hill and you just crack it and it goes it's like gravity helps you. So it's just I
Armitage-
love it.
is a little more bougie. I feel like the course itself.
There's like fountains and shit.
Yeah, there's like bougie fountains and stuff.
Like you gotta have a collared shirt
wear your
up to
good
that
shorts.
bitch.
Yeah, man.
They got a PGA Tour motherfucker there. Like
Yeah.
there's a plaque on the wall that says like they have a PGA Tour golfer who golfs there. Like I don't remember who the fuck it is. It's some,
Where's
like,
that one at?
It's Caddyshack. It's like right there in Mechanicsburg.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Hampton.
Yeah.
Is it like just some nobody PGA? Like,
Yeah.
someone
Like
that's
some
just been in
probably
it
fitness,
once?
like,
Like, where?
Which is the one in Middlesex? Isn't there a
It's
golf
Tiger.
course in?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Or Eagles Crossing. Eagles Crossing is like towards Carlisle.
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking about. I haven't been to any other one.
there's another one down in Carlisle too, isn't there? Like towards Dillsburg on 74.
There's a really nice one on the barracks. I've been to that.
Couldn't Cody get us in on the barracks?
I think anybody can.
Oh, well then never mind.
Well,
I didn't know if it was
They
like
just let
public.
anybody in.
me and Luke went to the golf. Like the only thing they needed was collared shirts. That's the only thing I needed to have. You know?
Yeah, I was looking at, I forget where it was. I think it was West Shore Country Club, and their dress code is like, it has to be collared shirt tucked in, like they are like, you gotta dress the part, or you're not golfing.
Yo, I gotta go. I got stuff to do. You can continue the podcast, but this is me signing off.
It's been an hour and 40 minutes.
Been an hour and 30, yeah.
I'm not gonna be offended if you guys keep going. It's cool. Just let me know. I gotta go. I got some shit to do.
All right, man.
Oh,
all right,
good,
peace, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
See you next Wednesday. We'll see you Monday, and then next Wednesday. Peace, guys.
See ya. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think that's funny. Like, that, it kind of irritated me, that guy that was talking to you. He's like, you don't have to play good. You just got to play fast. Like,
no, right?
Yeah, I'm not coming here to play fast. I'm here to take my time.
That's why I said what I said. So, like, do you want to, you know what I mean? Like, are you gonna go around, or
you know
what do you want?
Like, you know how stupid of them to skip a whole hole, and that was probably the best hole of the whole course too. That I think, like, that one was one of the most fun ones. That was when Alex hit right on.
That was a long hole,
But they just went right by us. Like, they could have just waited. Like, we could have just let them go, and then they were just sitting there drinking beer at the end. Like, why'd you even? You wasted your money, like, skipping that hole. You wasted like an 18th of your money. Like,
man, they don't care. They got money. They rolled in like
if you're in a rush to get through 18 holes of golf, and you got something wrong with you. Like, I don't know.
I loved it. It was a good time.
It was a good time. That beer was like the best beer I've ever had. It was freaking Coors Light.
Bro, that golf bag I got has like a cooler pouch that's like insulated. I can put beers in there.
Nice.
I didn't even know that shit. I was like, whoa, that's cool.
Brittany was saying she was looking stuff up for my birthday because she heard me say
about that website I got mine off of.
As soon as she looked them up, she was like, "You don't need a golf bag." Dude, they're expensive. Like, if you want
a new clubs yet?
I got clubs. I brought them.
Okay. Oh, you do. That's right.
I need wedges though. I lost my only wedge, and I don't. I need to. I'll just borrow them next time we go.
Wedge.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even use them half. Like, you might use them once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I think I've only used one once.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna go golfing again though.
Yeah,
dude, I am. Whenever you're ready, I'm down.
Shit, I would go tomorrow.
I would. Like, I would go tomorrow.
If I didn't have my interview, I would.
Yeah,
How'd that? So they called you back. So you got.
They sent me a message. They sent me an email. I have another interview tomorrow at 3 on Zoom. They said, like, take an hour out of my day. I was like, damn, you gonna interview me for an hour?
So the first one was more of a screening, probably. Like,
yeah.
Is this
the
guy?
First one was only like 10 minutes.
Yeah, when you said it was over already, I was like, man, that was because usually like a short interview isn't good. Like, yeah. So that wasn't like, man. So you got a lot more to.
Yeah, I mean, he said he would let me know around between 4 and 6 today about what was going on. But yeah, they have one going on tomorrow. I've never had like an hour-long interview. I'm not excited for that, but
it'll be fun.
We'll see what happens.
My interview that I just had, it was like 50-some minutes. I wasn't expecting it to be that long.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was on the phone with them a lot though. Jeez. Like when I was doing this.
Yeah.
Well, I applied for 2 different positions before I actually got the one I got. The one was like a back office, like not customers, because I didn't really want to deal with customers. But
yeah, that's
I lost it to an internal. So then I applied for another position. But during the interview, I told them I'm not trying to become like a branch manager or something, because it's just not something I want to do. Like I just don't want that. It's not the responsibility. It's just not something I'm interested in. But the job that I applied for was like towards that direction. So they were like, well, why don't you just, we'll offer this. And it wasn't much of a difference in pay.
Yeah.
They were like, well, how about you just take this, because it seems like, you just kind of want to get your foot in the door and go for something else. And I was like, most places would be like, we want someone and we don't want them to go anywhere. Like,
yeah.
we want to keep them. So
That's
that was
decent.
cool.
They worked with you on it though.
Yeah.
They were cool about it.
I was impressed, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, because the interview is like for you too. I mean,
I was impressed the way the dude just seemed cool. He was telling me about the company and stuff, and I was like, it impressed me. But
did you know what you would be doing, or did they not really get in?
From what he kind of explained to me, I would be kind of going to different. I would be working internally in Camp Hill in the building that they have, and then I would be kind of
working close.
Yeah,
because that was on Trindle, wasn't it?
I think so. Somewhere around in Camp Hill.
I'm like right in New Cumberland, so we'd be
he said I would they travel around to different businesses, and they kind of it's kind of like marketing pitches in a way.
Yeah.
Like other companies come to them to get them to get other businesses to back their product and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty interesting. But they kind of they do everything. They said they deal with Sprint and Walmart and tons of businesses and stuff. They deal with sports, different leagues and stuff. I was like, that's cool, because I guess the dude that I was talking to started out he played sports and stuff, and then he got into the sports industry, and then he kind of went to the marketing side of things. But marketing, pretty interesting.
It's broad. You can do so many different things with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in learning, but who knows? There's probably more qualified people than me, so I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
Yeah, but just because you got the qualifications doesn't mean you can do the job.
That's true. That is true.
We'll see. They want you. I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, from what I've seen, I feel like most of the time, people that are hiring just hire people they like.
Yeah.
They don't really care about. I saw something
the other day about people usually know within the first 90 seconds of sitting you down whether they're gonna hire you or not. So I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. And it was I was thinking, I was like, man, all this dude's just selling me on all this. It just seems too good to be true the way he said. And it was or I mean, he could just be doing his job. He works in marketing. He's just selling me the job. Maybe he's just good at his job.
Yeah, he must be. He's selling you.
He's just selling it to me. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, worst comes to worst. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If I get hired.
Yeah.
And then I just find something else. But we'll see. I'm interested in it.
I went to I had to go to a different break room today for lunch because they don't have a microwave in the room I'm in. But I was talking to a guy that was there. He came from the branch I was at, and he's doing
oh, really?
commercial documentation. Yeah, it's all I know what it is, but I wouldn't know the first thing. Business loans are a whole different ball game.
Oh, I bet, man. I wouldn't. I want nothing to do with numbers.
That's what I applied for. I applied for if you do a loan, I would be the person review to make sure no one forgot anything. That's what I applied for.
Oh, okay.
Initially, because I've done a lot of loans on the first side. I know what to send with the packet. So, but yeah,
my thing is I'm not good with numbers to begin with, but I feel whenever you're dealing with that kind of stuff, that's a lot of important stuff. You can't mess up. That's money you're dealing with.
But today's world, you don't do it in your head. You have to put it in the computer. And if it's wrong, it'll tell you it's wrong.
That's true.
It's dumbed down. If you're working a teller drawer, if you want to give someone $50, you have to put in the denominations of the bills you give them. Like it's almost dummy proof. Like if you didn't do
I wonder why.
If you messed up, you probably just didn't do it right. Like or you did a shortcut.
Yeah.
Like I'd see like older people, like people that have been here and like they know what they're doing. They'll just put like they'll just go to the one section. They'll just type in the whole amount in one.
Yeah.
Like, but if their drawers out, you're not gonna be able to track it right.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could track it down to the denomination of what your drawers out.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's gonna be interesting because like I'm gonna have to buy like a whole new wardrobe, bro. I'm gonna have to wear like suits and stuff. I'm gonna have to wear like ties and shit.
I got a ton of ties if you want some.
I'll have to be like dress up.
See, that was my problem. My jobs before, like they shot way above what they actually were at. Like they wanted you dressed up, like shirt and tie and everything.
Business professional.
This place is like, you could just wear a shirt. You don't have to wear a tie. So I didn't have anything like casual. That's also business. I just had like business, and then I had t-shirts. Like I had to actually go buy like polos and stuff.
Yeah.
Because we're golfing, it kind of works out.
It works out. You get to use them for golf.
But yeah, I was like they said they don't have, like right now they're really casual. Like you can wear jeans, but you can't wear sneakers. But like all I have are sneakers and dress shoes. I'm not wearing dress shoes. Jeans. Like that just be stupid.
Can't be too comfortable.
Yeah. So I had to get like, I don't even know what they're called. Brittany picked them out because I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Yeah.
I can get skate shoes.
That's gonna be me.
I know what those look like. I know it looks good in those. But yeah, that ain't my thing.
That ain't your bag.
Plus colors. Like there's like I wouldn't know like brown shoes. You can't wear like black pants with brown shoes.
Oh yeah, man. You can't do that.
I don't know.
I mean, you're colorblind. That's your excuse.
But I don't want something.
How are you supposed to know? You don't know better.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't know that wouldn't look good. Like to me, I'm like, okay, they're all neutral colors, but
can't do it, man.
Yeah. So Vernon, you're still hunting, or are you just kind of riding it out? Because that's what I did. I wrote it out so I had to.
Well, Alex told us to apply for that new fucking position that hopped up, and I was like, whatever. So I applied for that. You know what I mean? I just did that today, though, so we'll see what happens there.
It might be a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit. But, like, he said the only problem that happened on my last one was that damn assessment test. So I was like, okay, well, let me just try to just, like, do my best on this, you know? I was just like...
Wait, an assessment test? Like, what? Like
yeah, they make you take like a fucking hour assessment test, bro. It's ridiculous for CarMax. Yeah, there's a whole thing.
That's crazy.
I've been there too.
But we'll see.
I'll be a businessman with me.
I had a job at the state, and they made you take like it was like a competent. Yeah, it was like a crazy test. Like I don't remember, but I remember doing it for like it was at least a half hour. Yeah, and it was like essays and stuff. Like
it wasn't done like that.
I didn't get a call back, so it wasn't worth my time.
When I tried to work at a liquor store and stuff, I had to go to Harrisburg and take a test, and it was like an hour test.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was easy shit. It was like common sense type stuff.
There's a one test that like covers a lot of state jobs. It's a civil service test. Like you take that, and then they take that score and they apply it to like, if you want to get a job, they say like, okay, well they scored this on the civil service test.
Maybe that was it. Maybe
it could have been. Did you have to go to Harrisburg to do it?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to go to like a building. Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, it was probably it.
Yeah, that was probably it. Because
I was thinking about taking it because I like state jobs. Like you can get into the state.
Yeah,
good pay,
good
benefits.
You had to get like certified. Yeah,
8 to 4 every day. Heck yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I think that was before. I think that was around when I was working at Giant. Still, when I did that.
Man. Yeah. Jobs are weird right now. Like it's weird. Like in this building, there's no one there. Like, but like everyone, like you have to wear a mask, but like in certain spots you don't have to.
Yeah.
It's still weird. Like me and Brittany were talking about like her getting another job, but I don't want the kids going to daycare.
Yeah.
Daycares are opened up. But, like,
really?
Yeah. Daycares have been opened up since we went to Green. They've been open. But like, The daycare's not questionable, but school is. But
Well, it seems like they're trying to force schools to open up right now. I know we're not talking about we're not supposed to be talking about this kind of shit.
Yeah,
but like it seems like they're trying to
general,
force schools up a little bit. But like I don't know, man. It's a little sketchy still.
Yeah, like
keep yodeling.
If we were,
keep going up, man.
If this was like, I don't know, like there's some things that you do want. Exposure can be good for kids to have, like colds and stuff like that. Like, man, this kills people.
This isn't normal circumstances.
Like, yeah, it's not. It's super contagious and it's more deadly. Mm-hmm. Like, even if it's only 1% more deadly, that's I don't get why that's even a talk.
1%, that's still a ton of people.
That's a lot of people. Like, there's been like 150,000 people dead. Like, that's not a joke. It's been.
It keeps climbing.
It's only been like what, 5 months?
Yeah.
Those people could have been alive. Like they say, like it's all older people. Like, yeah, well, just because my grandma is like 75 doesn't mean she's ready to die.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it doesn't help that you're like the defunding stuff and like just acting like everything's normal either. Just not worried about it. Like, don't test, it'll go away.
Yeah, like I got a strange smell from my washer. Like I should fix it. Like ignoring it's not gonna fix it.
Exactly.
Like, I don't
know, man. It's sketchy.
Yeah, you can't just ignore it.
Scary times. I don't want to get that shit. That's for damn sure. Like, there's like people like that are super healthy that like it puts them on their ass.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you don't know how you're gonna react to it. Why would you want to take that risk?
Exactly.
For something that like so simple, like just wear a mask. Like it's not gonna cure. It's not gonna prevent it, but it's gonna lower your chances by. Like that's what. I don't get it. I don't get the argument.
Even if it's just like the smallest chance of just like not affecting somebody else.
The smallest inconvenience. Like it's
doesn't matter, bro. I don't care. I could care less about wearing a mask like in public. I'll do it. It's not a big deal to me. I just don't understand how it is a big deal to some people.
Like I saw a really good analogy, but I don't remember what it was. It was really good though. I think it was something like it was like with food service. Like you don't have to wear a mask, but you should. Like, well, our employees don't have to wash their hands, but we encourage it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's ridiculous.
I mean,